Thank you. Hello. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you may be. How are you? I'm Eileen from Northern Light Tarot, and today I'm going to be doing a few things. First of all, I'm offering $15 full spread readings for you here live on my channel. I'll also, depending on the time that we get, which we should be able to manage it. I was thinking of either doing some pick a card readings or some deep dives, which I really love to do because I can really devote a little bit of, extra time in there if I do some deep dives. So I was thinking for the topics today for, the collective readings, I would do, does he miss me or she miss me? No contact. Are they your soulmate? Are they your twin flame? Things along those lines. So let me know which of the collective readings out of the ones I've said that you think that you'd like. I do already have some pre-orders for the full spread $15 readings. Hello, Atara. Oh, you like the Are They Your Soulmate one? Okay. I'll put a star next to that. Let's see how many more we get people saying that they'd like that too. But I really fancy doing that one as well. My cat is trying to jump on my table right now, so just bear with me for a moment. No, Brandon, you have to stay there. There's too much going on here right now. Okay? Go up onto your little perch over there. Okay? You can't jump over. You're going to jump over, aren't you? Sorry about this. All right. He has to come and say hello, and then he will go to sleep in a minute. Hello. How are you? Hey. What are you doing? We're just going to have to let him have his moment on the table. What are you doing? Hello. Hi. You're going back over there now so I can do my work. Hey. You're going to go back over. What are you going to do? He does bless the cards, He likes to rub up against all of them over here when he gets the chance. Go on then, you can't stay there. You can't stay there right now. I'm sorry. You can't. He just wants to stay here, doesn't he? So while he's sitting here for a little while, I have Lena coming up. Just so you know, Lena, you're first on my list. And then I have 2 from Ola. They're my pre-orders. And then I will be moving on to whatever, readings come in. And if, I don't get any readings immediately, then I will move on to either a deep dive or a pick a card. And they'll be time-stamped afterwards as well. Just so you know, Brandon, we can't do this. I'm so sorry. Right, I'm going to try and move him now. Come on. There. Right, you go over there. Okay? Right, you have to stay there now. Okay? Okay. So. Okay. So let's go ahead now. I'm going to start with the first pre-order, which is for Lena. So let's just take a look at this question now. Okay, so. Okay, so now I am gonna undertake Lena's reading. What I will do is just make the screen like this so that you have a really good view of the cards now. Okay, so this is Lena's reading. Okay, so you want to know, ultimately, does he love you? Like the way he says he does. I'm not going to read the details of your question out. I'm just going to read through them now, okay? Okay, so I'm going to undertake a Celtic cross reading. Okay, this looks deep into his energies. Okay. So, this card represents the question. Crossing card or help or hinder card, subconscious hidden energies, past or near past, external energies, future or near future, feelings, environment, hopes, wishes and fears, and the outcome card, never ever to be taken in the literal sense, to be interpreted. So let's take a look. So we have Ace of Wands. This is very passionate. It's like the dreamer energy, okay? Now, the dreamer energy, it's about being inspired. There's something here now about turning these dreams and feelings and passionate feelings into a reality, okay? Let's take some more. The Hanged Man. The Ten of Wands. Ooh, okay. Okay, yes. Okay, now, yes, he does love you. Okay. There's something here about him being able to express this and about him like crossing a certain threshold from turning dreams into reality. There could certainly be something here regarding like letting it all spill out, okay? And like it's like you describe actually in your message to me. There is a fear of what's going to happen next when he does. I get that. But ultimately, yes, he does love you and he actually really does want to, like, to him, it's like throwing caution to the wind. It's about getting the truth out there, okay? Let's see what surrounds this. The Hierophant, deeply rooted. So there is something about his security and like the vulnerability that it brings when he exposes the rawness of his feelings here. And yes, we got the Two of Cups in the past here. Yes, he does love you. And yet, there it is. We're like on the precipice. This is about what's internal being expressed. Turn it from the dreamer of the Ace of Wands to the external, which is the card of absolute public success, the Six of Wands, tied in with that death, transformative energy there in the external energy. So what I get for you as by way of advice is, like, I get that it's certainly worth, like, giving this some more time, okay? That's what this Knight of Pentacles tells me that. Yeah, you see, you're the star. That's in his feeling sector. Wow. And yeah, there's the passion in his environment. The Knight of Wands. Okay. And this is the card. This is hopes, wishes, and fears. So this is about going from the 9 to the 10 of Pentacles, isn't it? It's about holding it all in and therefore feeling that you're retaining that sort of form of autonomy and independence. And then the next step is like, I guess it's like the 10 of Pentacles, isn't it? And we've got the Queen of Cups here. And so this is the card of love and nurturing. This is really beautiful. Okay. Be in no doubt. Okay. That yes, he does love you. You just can't say it yet. That is what is coming through here. So there we go, Lena. That was your reading, and I really hope that you found it helpful. Okay. Let's now continue. Okay. Now. So now we are moving on to Ola, okay? I'm just going to go back to the chat room, okay? As I say, if you'd like to order a $15 reading with me right now, all of those details are in the description box below. You can book. The easiest way is through my website. It also includes the option to pay through PayPal and other ways as well. And if you order through my website, you can leave a message, you know, as long as you like, regarding your question and insight. If you order directly through PayPal, it's in the what's this for box, and it's a bit cut off. So the best way, I guess, is through my website. So yeah, please go ahead and feel free to book if you would like a reading here with me now. I'm just looking quickly at the chat. Oh, okay, Tara. I will take a look in a moment. First of all, let's take a quick look. Okay, Tara. Okay. I will go ahead and take a look there after I've, you know, just undertaken the next couple of readings, okay? So now we're moving on to Ola. So let's now, I hope that you're there, Ola. You have 2 readings with me, Ola. So, and we have Bronwin too. Okay. So it's Ola, then Bronwin. Sorry, Bronwin. And then Ola. So, no. And then Tara. Okay. Oh, you're there, Ola. Oh, great. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm going to move on to your readings right now, okay? So, let's get this organized. Okay. Okay. So, Ola, your first question, okay? Now, what I think I'll do here is have a read through first, because I don't want to divulge any, you know, information that you may not want divulged. Okay, so I'm just going to read through first of all. Okay. 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 So, Ola, your first question. I'm just going to read through now. Okay, now, I'm not going to read all of that out, okay, but this is regarding your close person who reached out to you a couple of days ago, okay? What was he expecting by sending you this? You know, what should you do? Like, ignore the message? Or respond? Okay. What was the meaning of this message and what should you do? Okay, here we go. So, this represents your question. The crossing card or help or hinder card. Subconscious, hidden energies, past or near past. External energies, future or near future. Feelings, environment, hopes, wishes and fears. And the outcome card, never to be taken in the literal sense, to be interpreted. Okay, let's take a look. This Ace of Wands, prominent. They're dreaming about you. It is significant. Okay. The Ace of Wands it can be like a fantasy, but it's a very passionate fantasy, and it's the beginning of an energetic, very passionate journey. Okay, so there was something within them that really they made a special effort here, is the best way to describe it. Okay, let's take some more. I definitely get this dreaming of you energy. Oh yeah, the Star. There's an attempt at a reconnection here. Okay, this person is extremely attracted to you, be in no doubt, and this can be about a rejuvenation. This can be about a reconnection. This is about looking for the way back, okay? Looking for the way to re-establish the connection. Yes, because now we're moving up on this energetic journey. Now we have the Three of Wands. And the Three of Pentacles, but there's like this energy of this being blocked, but like it's energetic, but what's stopping it becoming organic in the 3D? Because there is a block there. Six of Cups, soulmate energy, deep down. Yeah. Justice in the past. There's like, I feel like with this Three of Pentacles, all the other cards we've seen with this Justice, there's something just truly blocking this. And the thing is, though, the King of Swords in the external energy just truly does represent the strategy involved here, the strategy that this person is taking to literally figure out the way back towards you, okay? If you ignore this message, nothing. That'll be it. I get that. Okay? Now, if you choose to respond, let's take a look. You see, Eight of Swords. Oh. If you choose to respond, there's still no action in the immediate future. But there is, like, energetically wise, there's like this almost like explosion, okay, of energy with the Empress. Yeah, because it's all about a decision, the Two of Swords. Desperately wants to heal this, you know, emotionally with you. Queen of Cups. And actually really does want you to respond. Really wants you to respond by way of confirmation. It's going to give them confirmation. And at a certain point in the future, there's something about you responding to them, making them, at a certain point in the future, you reach out to, that they then reach out to you. Okay? There's something about keeping this going, coming through very strongly. Okay? And the thing is, though, there's something very caught up and blocked in that energy. And Spirit is obviously posing a question to you about, is this in your best interests? Okay, ultimately. So that was your first question, Ola, and I really hope that you found it helpful. I'm now going to move on to your second question. I'm just going to quickly check, see if I've had any more readings come through. Okay. Okay, we're okay right now. So, Lena, Ola. Now, Ola, you have another question. Let's get this question all set up for you, first of all. Okay. Okay. So, I have your question all set up. Oh, Ola, I'm so glad that you found that helpful. I'm back in the chat room now. Oh, that's wonderful. Now, as I say, I'm going to move on to Ola's second reading now. Just to mention, if you would like a live reading with me right now, all of those details are below. It's only $15. And you'll get your reading here with me live. The easiest way is through my website, which is linked below. By ordering through my website, there's multiple ways to pay, including PayPal. And also there's no limit on the amount of characters and words you can use when sending me your question and your insight. So I'm satisfied. I have your question. So, having said that, now we are going to move on to Ola's second reading. And after that, I'm going to take a very brief break for just a couple of minutes. Just because of my spine and my symptoms that are ongoing, I need to take regular breaks. So, let's now go back to my screen. Okay, so now, Ola, your second question. Okay, what is next in your career? What challenges in your career can you expect? Okay. So this card represents your question. Crossing card or help or hinder card. Subconscious hidden energies. Past or near past. External energies. Future or near future. Feelings. Environment. Hopes, wishes and fears. And the outcome card, never ever to be taken in the literal sense, to be interpreted. So, okay, let's take a look. Ooh, I like this. Okay, the Chariot. It's about a decision. It's about being like literally in the driving seat of your career path. Okay, it's not so much. What I get here is, it's not so much about. I don't feel that there are challenges, but there are you harnessing the power that always lies within you and using that for your greatest good here, okay? Being very focused on the next choices and decisions that you make. Let's take some more here. Oh, Four of Wands. Coming home, energetic movement can represent a move, okay? But it's ultimately, this is about your bliss, okay? This is about what fires you up. This is about your passion. This is about you harnessing the energy within and turning it into something very, very external, okay? Let's continue. Oh, and with the Magician, there's a new beginning here for you. Okay? All I see is just incredible positive aspects regarding your career. Okay? Next. Yeah. And there's the crossing card, you see, the Emperor. This is kind of to let you know there are no barriers, there are no boundaries, because it all comes from within you, okay? And how you harness what is clearly a very powerful and profound aspect of yourself. Okay? King of Coins, deep down. Three of Swords in the past. You're leaving the worst, most difficult situation and aspect of this behind, okay? The challenges are in the past, okay? And yeah, the challenges are in the past because even externally, there's something here about you, like literally, to some degree, in some regard, separating out the energies here because you are emotionally disconnecting and stepping away and walking away from what didn't serve, what you don't understand, what doesn't make sense, okay? And you're moving on to incredible pastures. Now, this can be about a literal journey, about a physical move. And I got that with the Four of Wands as well. Okay? You may have choices to make regarding, like, exactly what it is that you do. But you're going to make the right choice and the right decision here. And concentrate on what it is that you know that you love. Always do that. Okay? Yeah, there's something here in the present that is, it's about moving on from what hasn't served. That's clear to me with this Ten of Swords. And yeah, this ties in so well with that Chariot and that Four of Wands, because it's about you making yourself the star of your own show, okay? Your own life. You're doing it. Believe and trust in yourself. That's what I'm getting for you. And yes. And I like this with the Eight of Cups because it is very passionate, but in a way it's less emotional, okay? And we'll even the negatives of the mindfulness behind, of the mind behind, and now we are leading into that proper mindfulness of the King of Swords, which is about being literally on top of your game when it comes to where you are even letting your thoughts go, because it's all about the positivity and all about your next moves that are just going to be so incredible and so wonderful for you. It's all good. That's what's coming through for you. So there we go, Ola. That's amazing. I really like that reading. And I really hope that you found it helpful. Okay. So let's see now where we are up to. Okay. So we have Bronwin, Tara, and okay, we have, let's just double check this now. Okay, so Aziza, okay, you are coming up. Thank you so much for ordering with me. So I'm going to take a very quick break, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to undertake Bronwin, Tara, and Aziza. Okay? Yeah, so I will be back. Let me just quickly now. Yeah, I just want to get back into the chat room. Okay, I am now back. Oh, I'm so glad that you found that reading helpful, Ola. That's wonderful. So, Jeanette, as I just said, I've got 3 more people in line. So if you would like to order, then I guess your reading would be in about sort of 20 minutes, perhaps, something like that. Okay. So, having said that, I am going to go take a very quick break, and then I'll be back. I'll be undertaking Bronwin, Tara, Aziza, and I will endeavour to do some deep dives, okay? And no contact. Are they your soulmate? Are they your twin flame? And of course, feel free in the meantime to place an order for a live reading also. So, if my moderator would be so kind as to just say I'll be back in about 5 minutes in the chat, that would be great. Okay. Okay then. So I'll see you all in just a couple of minutes. All right then. Hello there. Thank you for bearing with me. I am back now. So, okay. Hello there. So now I'm going to move on to, it is Bronwin next, I'm sure. Okay. Let's get your reading set up, Bronwin. Okay, so Bronwin, I don't actually have a question from you right now. I'll just quickly check my email, make sure that you didn't email me there. No. So Bronwin, are you there? Did you send it in the chat? Oh, okay. Okay, I have your question now. Okay. Now, let me see which deck I am guided towards. Okay. So, let's go ahead with your reading. I feel for this, we should go for a Celtic cross reading. Okay. I'm just gonna change my screen. There we go. Okay. And now split this deck and place these cards down. This card represents your question. Crossing card or help or hinder card. Subconscious hidden energies, past or near past. External energies, future or near future. Feelings, environment, hopes, wishes and fears. And the outcome card, never ever to be taken in the literal sense, to be interpreted. So, Eight of Cups. Okay, now, the card before the Eight of Cups is the Seven. The Seven is kind of like, there's something about an immaturity, kind of like emotions that are kind of like all scattered and not wanting to face an emotional truth. And then what we get with the next card, which is the 8, is like almost like an attempt. I'm getting this for like the moment, okay? Like an attempt to disconnect. But let's take some more, okay? Because, you know, we just look at the Eight of Cups and like there's an absolute such a sadness associated with the Eight of Cups, okay? Yeah, there's that sadness. I'm getting a regret here. Okay? There's something here about not seeing the love that was right in front of his face. Okay? Yeah, couldn't see it. Ace of Swords, the double-edged sword. This is about the mind almost like literally being split. Okay? And not being able to face up to the truth. Because the Four of Pentacles, it's about holding on tight to like and it can be a false sense of security, because let's be honest, okay? It's very much when we try and hold on to a sense of security that we realize that there is none, okay? That what we're really trying to hold on to here, because all we've done is made it far worse, okay? That's what's coming through. And the King of Swords as the crossing card tells me that there's something here about his realization that he should have thought much longer and much harder about you. Let's see what surrounds this. The Emperor. This tells me that it's kind of like we've got like almost like a split within the mind, because there's something here about not respecting what he knows to be true. And that's why it's hidden, the Emperor, because the Emperor is about real standards. And it's about sticking by them. Okay? There's a lot of frustration here when it comes to you. And it's frustration about his lack of action, actually. That's what's coming through with the Seven of Pentacles here. External energy, yeah. Okay, very emotional. Very emotional. It's kind of like, I get the energy of ebbs and flows. Like, you know, we see the choppy waters here in the background of the Two of Pentacles. And I feel like he's on his very own emotional roller coaster about you. And it's kind of like, do I go with the emotion, or do I stay stuck in that Four of Pentacles energy of holding it all in? And that's why we have the Ace of Swords featuring very strongly here. Obsessed with you. Got the Devil going forwards. Okay? You know, it's so frustrating to me as a reader when I see that when people have these really, really incredibly strong feelings, they just don't take the action. Okay? And that they, like, there's like a sense of like this false mask, this ego. Okay? We're here on this planet in the 3D energy for such a short time. It's a short ride. Why do people hold it in? You know? Why do people do that? And then look back 10 years later and say, oh, you know, and hold in for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. It's good to get the emotion out. And I get a sense of that from him. Yeah, a sense of that. Seven of Wands. There's something coming through here about what does it all mean? What do I need to do now? There's so many elements of him. They're all fighting each other. And it's to his own detriment. Because that's what he wants to do. That's in his feelings. Page of Cups. Come towards you. And even in the environment, there's two paths. He's been on the wrong path. And he knows it. And now it's about the 3D. This isn't the hopes, wishes, and fears. It's a wish and a fear all at once. To attempt to even come towards you in the 3D. And for the immediate future, we have that obsession, the Eight of Swords with the Devil. Okay, let's take some more. King of Wands. Seven of Swords. Act before it's too late. Act before it's too late. That's the big message I'm getting here. That's what he's thinking. Okay. So, Bronwin, that was your reading. And I really hope that you found it helpful. Okay, I'm going to see where I'm up to now. Okay. Okay, so I really hope that you found that reading helpful. I'm just going to quickly check now to see if anything else has come through. Okay, so not right now. So now we have, I'm going to get Tara's reading set up. Okay, and then Aziza, I'm so sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly, Aziza. But right now, let's move on to Tara. Hi, Kate. Okay, let's go ahead. Okay. Okay. Now, can I ask, is this of a romantic inclination, Tara? Feel free to give me a little more insight. It's all very helpful. No problem, I'll wait. No big rush. Now, which deck should I use? Okay. Okay, I'm going to go with this one. It's pronounced Aziza. Aziza. Okay, it's an Aziza. Okay. Okay, thank you, Aziza. Oh, okay, Tara. Okay. Okay. And I do also have a new order. So if you just ordered, I'm aware of your order. Yes, I have your order. Okay, so now this is for Tara. Okay. What does... I won't read out your question, okay? Just for your confidentiality, okay? But what do they think of you? Okay. So... Okay, so this is going to be a Celtic cross reading. Okay, so let's go back to here. Okay, so this is going to be a Celtic cross reading. This card represents your question. Crossing card or help or hinder card. Subconscious hidden energies. Past or near past. External energies. Future or near future. Feelings. Environment, hopes, wishes and fears, and the outcome card, never ever to be taken in the literal sense, to be interpreted. So so we start with the Hermit. And, when we look at the Hermit, we see what the Hermit's holding the star, okay? The feelings from your person, okay, that they're very deep, because this is about deep introspection. It's literally the literal hermit energy who lives in the cave and spends their whole life in contemplation about the question, okay? So immediately, that's powerful. Let's take some more. Queen of Pentacles, okay? That to me sometimes can really represent just trying to kind of ride the storm. It can be about having the tools to keep everything inside. We've got earthy upon earthy energy coming through here. And there's something about it being a requirement to keep it all in the cave or keep it on the low, okay? Let's take a look. Oh. But then we move to the Ace of Pentacles, which is about a brand new beginning in the 3D, okay? With Justice. There's something here very strongly about the situation that you two find yourselves in. Has to be said. Because I can see what they want to offer you and what they feel like they can't because of the situation. Let's take a look. Yeah, they're trying to resist you. Trying to resist you with the strength energy. But the strength energy kind of represents that, you're literally, they go weak at the knees every time they look at you. Okay. Let's continue. King of Swords, deep down. Seven of Swords in the past. And Page of Cups in the external. Be in no doubt, okay, the feelings are here. But it's kind of they're trying to figure out a way, but they feel it's the chance can't be there, okay? But they're scared of there's something about them scared of not being able to be with you, okay? Every moment is an incredible moment. The Three of Cups is about brief, snatched moments of pure happiness and celebration. Every moment with you is a celebration. Okay? It's coming through. And they really do desperately want to take action towards you. And they're very, very passionate about you with this Queen of Wands. And it's almost what is this? The Queen of Wands there is a mysticism associated with the Queen of Wands. We look at the cat that always features on the Queen of Wands. It's just about an inner knowing and an inner acknowledgement, but also an inner, with all of these other cards, an inner yearning that kind of they feel it has to be respected. Okay? And now, right in the environment, they know they've got emotional choices to make because they're very, very emotional about you. Okay? And the hopes, wishes, and fears, 10 of Wands. That makes sense. Because this is about wanting to just not have to worry about where we find ourselves right here now in this 3D. It is what it is. We know how we feel. Let's do something about this. Okay? Yeah. we end with the highest card in the deck. The World Energy, number 78. This is like a feeling of completion. It's like the ultimate energy that they have with you. Okay? So there you go. That's what's come through for you. And I really hope that you found it helpful. So now, let's now move on and see where we are up to. Okay. Let's see where we're up to. So, we are now on Aziza. Okay. And we also have another. I'm just going to take a look at that one now. Okay, so we have Aziza, and then we have Megu. I'm just reading your question, Megu. So, I'm just reading. You want to know about your future husband, okay? Okay. Right. So now, I am going to move on to... Okay. So now I'm moving on to Aziza. I'm just going to get your reading set up. Okay. I'm just going to read through, first of all, your question to me, Aziza. You want to know where your relationship is headed. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry for how you must be feeling right now, Aziza. Okay. So I feel like the best reading here is going to be a relationship reading for you two, okay? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to go in on this deck. This is like my kind of go-to deck, okay, for certain kinds of questions. So, Aziza. Oh, you do? Oh, that's really good. Okay. So let's go ahead now. Okay. Let's split this deck and place these cards down. This is going to be a relationship reading for you too. Okay, so you and your energies in this connection, them and their energies in this connection, your feelings towards them, their feelings towards you, your past, present, future together, and the outcome card, never ever to be taken in the literal sense, to be interpreted. I'll take further cards here for the energies going forwards. Towards the end of the reading, further cards here for overall clarity, guidance, and prediction. And if I feel the need, further cards here in this energy zone for additional clarity, guidance, and prediction, to delve deeper into the energies and also to look at emerging energies. So, pardon me, ultimately, where is your relationship headed in this scenario? You immediately appear as the Two of Cups. What more needs to be said? It's very clear to me that you're totally in love with your person, okay? Now, the Two of Cups as a kind of like a spiritual message can come through, you know, as a need for you, for things to be balanced, okay? For you to have a sense of equilibrium, okay? Now, let's take some more for you immediately. Four of Wands. The Lovers. And the Knight of Cups. Oh my goodness. Now, okay. What I get here is, you know, I just got your heartbreak, okay? I get it, like, so much. I feel as though it is difficult. There's something about how to describe it? You want it all back. Like, you want that incredible feeling back. I see how much you care about them. I get all of your feelings so powerfully. And then in the middle of all of this, and we can't deny these energies, we have the Lovers jumping out here. I need to take a card for you for this Lovers energy. The Lovers is about a choice in love, and so's the Two of Swords. I'm taking some advice for you. Nine of Cups. The Emperor. Okay. Spirit has some very strong guided, regardless of everything, right? Spirit's got some messages for you right now, okay? Spirit wants you to know that as hard as it is right now, that you can and should right now you see this Emperor energy ringing the bell, like Spirit wants you to stop letting all of this affect you so much right now, okay? I know it's hard to hear, but we need to look at why, okay? Because he's been an absolute fool, okay? And he knows it. I want to take some more for him. There's something here about him. And however this came around, he's got to realize the fool that he's been. Okay? Yeah. 9 of Wands. Page of Swords. He's the block. He's created this. Okay? I have to say what comes through. Even though you say that you both recently chose to emotionally detach and give each other space, there was something about the way he was that created this in the first place. Okay? There's a reason for the standstill, and it is to do with him. You need to know he already wants, he's feeling the loss of you very severely, and that's why we got the Queen of Cups next. Okay? And you know, I see how strongly and deeply you care for them. It comes through so strongly in your cards. There's something here about you having to make sure that this time apart is very important, actually. And it's not so much for you, because you know how you feel, they know how they feel. But this time apart is important so that they see what it's like to be without you. Okay? Yeah. The energy towards you, the Queen of Wands. Spirit wants you to get back your sense of autonomy right now. To take a little bit of a deeper dive into why this kind of went south, why it went the way it went. Okay? Because I feel like you were always a really positive energy in this connection. Yeah, you were. You were really positive. And you were also the source of the stability here. And the strength. Yeah. Give them time to miss you. And they are coming back towards you with the Ace of Cups. Okay? Comes through so strongly. Yeah, give them the time. Give them time to set sail on their solo journey. And then they don't want to stay there. Honestly, they really, really don't. The release was necessary. And now, yeah, you're both ready for the new beginning, but it must come from them. Don't take any action. This time is important with the Hanged Man going forwards. There's something about them having to kind of experience what you've been going through. It's kind of like they're a step behind you with the recognition and the acknowledgement of the deepest feelings, okay? Yeah, they're a step behind the Knight of Pentacles. But they're moving into the energy of the true loss of you. Okay? And then they come back in with the Magician. But will you be done by them? You may well be, you may well have, oh, okay, we have a leaper. Yeah, we had a leaper out. You've already gone in another direction, Six of Swords. Okay, let's take some more now. Three of Swords. Five of Wands. His realization, you're the Empress. He's got to, what I get here is he's got to feel things at the same depth that you already do. Okay? And then there's an absolute opportunity for you two to reconcile. Okay? But he's got to feel it in the same way that you have. And that's what comes through. And I do feel that things could take an upturn here. But it'll be a big decision for you. Okay? So there we go, Aziza. That's what's come through. And I really, really hope that you found that reading helpful. Okay. Okay, let's see now where we are up to. I'm just going to go back into the chat now. Hello, back in the chat. Oh, I'm really glad that you found that reading helpful, Aziza. Oh, you're also a reader. Oh, wonderful. You have to send me your YouTube channel if you're on YouTube, or your details. That'd be great. I really hope that you found that helpful. Wonderful. Okay. I'm gonna now see where I'm up to. Okay. So now let's get this next reading set up. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this is Megu. Okay. Okay, so you want to know about your future husband. Okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take a very quick break, Aziza. And then I will be back to do your reading, if you don't mind waiting just like 5 minutes. Is that okay, Aziza? I'm just going to take a quick break. And just to let you know that I'm going to be here for a while now. If you would like a live reading with me, it's just $15. It's so easy to book. The link is in the description box below. The easiest way is through my website, northernlighttarot.com. And you can leave as long or as short a question and insight as you would like to. And then I'll be here to undertake your reading. Also, after I've undertaken this next reading for Megu, I think I'm going to do a deep dive, okay? I just haven't decided. I think I'm going to do Are They Your Soulmate? I think that could be good, okay? So I'll be back in just a couple of minutes now. Hello there, I'm back again. Thank you for persevering and waiting for me. Okay, so now I'm just going to check where we're up to. I think I did Aziza. And I also have a question from Brenda. So Brenda, just letting you know that I'm aware of your question. Okay. Now. So Megu, let's go ahead. Okay. So I'm all set up here. So now this is regarding your future husband. What's happening with them right now? What do they do for a living? And what are their character and traits? And do you know them? Okay, let's go ahead. This is going to be a Celtic cross reading, okay? So this is going to be all about your future husband. So this card represents your question, the crossing card or help or hinder card, pardon me, subconscious hidden energies, past or near past, external energies, future or near future, feelings, environment, hopes, wishes and fears, and the outcome card, never ever to be taken in the literal sense, especially for a reading like this, only to be interpreted, okay? So let's take a look. Okay, so immediately what I get with the Ten of Swords is, you know, your first question, what is currently happening in their life right now? Something has come to an end, okay? That comes through very strongly. They have been hurt and betrayed, okay? Let's take some more here for this Ten of Swords. The thing about the tens, okay, is they're actually very amazing. Especially the swords energy. It's very profound and it's very powerful, and it goes alongside the one's energy also, okay, because it represents the ending of a tough, difficult cycle, and therefore the very rapid transition into a new one, okay? So this to me can truly represent that, you know, you and them, you may connect quite soon, okay? But let's take some more. And Swords energy is representative of energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, okay? Let's take some more. Ooh, Two of Swords. With the King of Swords. Oh, this is powerful. Okay, now, let's take this past position. Yeah. What I'm getting is they've been through it all. They've been through it. It's been tough, okay? And But there's some realization here within them that it is time to lay down those really difficult energies and embrace the new. And I feel like the person that you're going to meet, who is your future husband, is going to be somebody who has literally got a literal new zest for life. They have reclaimed themselves. They've gotten over something really tumultuous from the past. And it's been a hard decision, but now they're back on track. And that's a really good indicator for you that this is somebody who is going to be in a good place, okay? It's somebody who is at that top of their game with their thought processes, with their mindfulness, with their intentions, because here we have the King of Swords. So that is really powerful and positive for you. So I feel like that we've definitely got energy here, okay? We've got somebody who is a very good communicator, somebody who could be older than you, don't have to be, but the way that they communicate with themselves and with you is at another level, as in they've made big realizations about themselves, okay? They've had like almost like an awakening is the best way to describe it, but they have been through it. And the thing is, though, is that they've worked through the difficulties that they have experienced in the past to a point that right now they're actually in the good place. They're in a place of knowing what they, the qualities in another person that they need. And that person is you very, very clearly, okay? They're very intelligent and a fantastic communicator, both internally and externally, okay? And there is the Ten of Wands. Yeah. There's something here about them just being so done with what's gone on in the past. And I am sensing a new person for you here, I have to say. That is coming through. I don't feel like you do know them. I feel like there's something here about how you connect. Let's take some more cards. There's something here about the way you've both experienced things before. Yeah, you've both experienced heartbreak. You've both experienced something really quite stinging prior. And now you both know who is good, who is bad, who is loyal, who isn't. Okay? And there's something here about how that brings you two together. They're not, I see this Seven of Cups is as kind of like, yeah, things have been really tough for them, but they've learned a lot, okay? And now, because of all that they've learned, now they're kind of like wanting to, they're sick of the frustration. They've learned so much that now they know everything. And so now they're so ready. Okay? Yeah, they're so ready. The full energy. So now you've asked, and that's in the future position, ready to take the leap. That's what's been coming through the entire time, is that they're ready. Okay? Now, as regards to what they do for a living, there's something kind of like academic coming through here. There's something to do with the mind. There's something to do with their intelligence. It could be to do with like the justice system. But that could just like, truly embody just who they are, okay? Because I feel like they've got like really quite high moral standards. They know what's good, they know what's bad, they know what's right and what's wrong. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having a certain set. They've learned to develop a set of barriers and boundaries, okay, as I feel you have, okay? And that's good, because I feel like, your future husband, you two are not messing around here. You two, you've got it down. Like, you know what this is, and you respect each other, okay? Yeah, 10 of Cups. And like, this comes in with all of this swords energy, It's all about achieving the perfect balance emotionally between you two, okay? And that's what you two are able to achieve together. There could even be an air-water combination going on here, okay? Between you and them, okay? It's really quite beautiful, I have to say. And like I say, it could be coming in quite soon, because they're ready for love. They are ready for love. There is a song out there. Was it Lenny Kravitz? I'm ready for love. That is what I'm getting here. They're ready for love. And this Five of Swords, it's just so representative of their journey, okay? Like, it's kind of like in their environment right now, they're realizing that prior that they've been battling against something that wasn't worth the battle, okay? But now there's a new battle, and this one is worth the fight, okay? And this is sending out the passionate message, okay? Page of Wands. This is gonna, like, I feel like this is gonna hit you both like a ton of bricks, okay? And there it is. Oh my goodness. Four of Wands in the outcome. So the Four of Wands can get good and bad rap, okay? But it's ultimately, it's the coming home energy. And yeah, twin flame, soulmate, I feel they can very often all be merged into one. It's all about, and the Four of Wands, it can be about the right person at the wrong time. But the thing is this person, however much they've been through, they're turning the right time into the wrong time, into the right time, because they're so forward thinking and they're so sure of their path with you, okay? They're very sure about you. There's a loyalty with them, and there is a strong commitment with them, and a deep character that is so positive, okay, regarding their characters and traits. Is powerful, okay? It's kind of like I get the energy, wow, like, you need to get ready for this, okay? And embrace it. And as regards what they do, it's kind of like they are superior, like, as in their job title, what they do, and it's to do with their mind, okay? So there you go. That's what's come through for you, and I really hope that you found that reading helpful. So I'm gonna see where I'm up to now. That was a really good reading. Okay, let's see where we're up to. Okay, so oh, Megu, yeah, he does. He is. And the thing is, now that you have that information from the reading, now you know who to say yes to and who to say no to. Okay? Absolutely. Pay attention to those red flags, and trust your intuition. Okay? Absolutely. Hello, Ashley. How are you? Oh, thank you for your lovely feedback. I really appreciate that. That's so nice of you. Okay, so now we are up to my next reading. Yeah, exactly, Megu. You know, this is the other thing, right? And this is why it's so good to connect in real time, isn't it? Why don't you write down your expectations? Okay? Write down what it is that what you want, the qualities that you want in your husband. Okay? And the things that you just don't want. Okay? Yeah? Because sometimes it's the person you'd least expect. Sometimes it's the person you'd never give even a second glance to. You know, it's kind of like, it's all about energy. It's all about like building that energy up. And suddenly things happen. Yeah. So, and it's about that positive, those positive thoughts inside your mind as well. Also important. Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, good. That's good to know. And yeah, make sure to, and I know that you're already doing it, like say no to just what you know is wrong. Absolutely. Okay, so now I'm gonna look at the next reading that I have. Okay. So now I believe we have Brenda. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so Brenda, I'm gonna get your reading set up for you right now. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I feel for you, Brenda, what we should do is a Celtic cross reading, looking very deeply into that question for you, okay? So let's go ahead. I'm just gonna change my screen now. Okay. Oh, which deck? Which deck? Okay, I'm being drawn to this one. Okay. So you want to know how your person felt about your last encounter on Friday. Are they missing you? And will they be contacting or seeing you soon? Okay, this is going to be a Celtic cross reading for them. Okay. So let's now split this deck and place these cards down. So this card represents your question, the crossing card or help or hinder card, subconscious hidden energies, past or near past, external energies, future or near future, feelings, environment, hopes, wishes, and fears. And the outcome card, never ever to be taken in the literal sense, to be interpreted. So, you're everything. That's the first message that comes through. You see, the strength energy is about an internal acknowledgement of just how powerful this connection is. We see like the infinity sign here. It's about fate. It's about giving in and giving up, but in like a positive way. There's something here about knowing. Okay. There's something about fate and the significance, okay, regarding this last encounter. It's about wanting it over and over again, in fact, okay, for infinity. Let's take some more. Weak at the knees. 9 of Wands. Yeah. There's something here about not feeling like being able to display it all to you. Okay? But really wanting to. Absolutely really wanting to. Let's see what surrounds this. They want to be with you. Let's take a look at this past position. They're working towards you. They want so much. They want so much more of you. It comes through. We've got heavy 3D Pentacles energy here. Okay. They're working the way towards you. There's something here about just being free to work with the energies and to let destiny and what's meant to be take its course, okay? There's some time, okay? You've asked the question, will they be contacting you soon? There is some time. Or there's something within the mind that's got to kind of calibrate, okay, and be brought kind of up to date. It's about a recognition. It's about a rebirth, okay? Let's continue. They're working their way towards you, though. They would, like, literally weak at the knees at the last encounter. That's the big message. 8 of Cups. Hierophant. King of Wands, you know. This is about... It's about the choice. Okay? The choice to play around and, well, not so much play around, but kind of like allow the ego and security to be something that can be in a playful energy, or whether we've got to get, or whether it's just got to be really serious, okay? Because there's something about their serious side that isn't conducive to who they are. And there's something here about taking action and taking positive steps towards their emotions towards you that actually makes so much more sense, okay? They're obsessed with you, okay? They were obsessed at the last encounter. And there is an energy of covering it all up regarding how much they are missing you. Okay? They're holding everything in. But they're thinking about you and they're very mindful of you. And let's see. 7 of Wands in the outcome. I feel like they're going to do whatever it takes to contact and see you. Okay? But there may just be some more time involved. Okay? Let's take some more now. Six of Swords. Oh, 7 of Pentacles. Yeah. This 4 of Swords tells me that they will be contacting and seeing you soonish. It's just not as soon as both of you want. That's what's coming through that. Okay. So there we go. I really hope that you found that reading helpful. I'm going to see now where we're up to. Okay, let's take a look. Okay. I'm just going to quickly check my website to see what orders have come through. Okay. Okay, I think we may have undertaken all of the readings, but I'm just going to check. Just one moment. I may have another. Oh, okay. Oh, we have... Okay. I'm so sorry. Oh, hi. So, Princess Cara, okay? Okay. Yes, I will make sure to keep your name off. So you are Princess Cara. Oh, am I using the right YouTube name? Yes, I am using the right YouTube name. Wonderful. Okay. 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 So, Princess Cara, I am going to take a short 2-minute break and then I'm going to come back and undertake your reading for you, okay? I hope that's okay. I won't be gone for too long. Yeah. But I do have all of the details of your reading here. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna, oh, thank you, Princess Cara. I'm just gonna do a little bit plug on my channel here. If you would like a personal, live reading with me right now, it's only $15. It's a full spread reading. And all you need to do is go through those links below. you will find the details to book. The easiest way is through my website, which offers multiple ways to pay. And you can, you know, book by multiple ways, or you can just use your PayPal. Like, all of the details are below. And yeah, this is something I'm going to be doing now. Twice a week. I'm going to go Mondays and Saturdays, and commencing at 5 p.m. GMT time, which is like kind of UK time. It is Eastern time, 1 p.m., which I think is kind of like New York time. Is that right? And then Pacific time is 3 hours earlier. So that's 10 a.m. And that is like LA time, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, they are the times and they are the days, Mondays and Saturdays. And just go ahead and pre-order, because I'll have your readings all registered with me with your questions, etc. And I'll be able to go ahead and undertake your reading for you. So having said that, I'm just going to take a really quick break now. I will be back literally in about 2 or 3 minutes. Thank you for bearing with me, Princess Cara, to undertake your readings. Okay, then I'll be back in a minute. Hello there, I'm back. Thank you for sticking with me while I just took a break. So now it's time for your reading, Princess Cara. Okay? Okay. So let's decide which deck first for you. Okay. Okay. What I'm going to do for you is I'm not going to read out all of the... I know you don't want me to use your true name. So what I'm going to do as well is I'm not going to read out the details of your question. Okay? Not in too much detail anyway. You just want to know what's going on here, ultimately. Okay. Okay. So I feel the best way to undertake your reading is a relationship reading. Okay. So let me just now go back to my screen for the readings. Okay. So this is going to be a relationship reading for you and him. Okay. Okay. So let's now place these cards down. Pardon me. Pardon me. So you and your energies in this connection, him and his energies in this connection, your feelings towards him, his feelings towards you, your past, present, future together, and the outcome card, never ever to be taken in the literal sense, to be interpreted. I'll take further cards here for the energies going forwards. Towards the end of the reading, further cards here for overall clarity, guidance, and prediction. And if I feel the need, further cards here in this energy zone for additional clarity, guidance, and prediction, to delve deeper into the energies and also to look at emerging energies. So I'm going to take one more glance at your question. Okay. So you are represented by the King of Swords. So this tells me straight away that you are absolutely in, like what your intuition is, what your mind is like literally screaming at you. I feel that you're very correct, okay? Let's take some more for you straight away. Okay. The full energy, yeah. With the Tower. Okay. Okay. So you both know what this is. Trust your instincts. Trust your gut. Okay. The thing is, because of the circumstances, there's something here regarding, for you at a personal level, what this truly signifies as regards what happens next with you, okay? Because taking the step forward leads to... There's something here about the power of love, okay? And I'm getting it for you, and I'm getting it for them as well, okay? But it is life changing and it is transformative, and there's kind of like this energy of there is no going back, but it's kind of like deep down what I get is what you're feeling, your gut instincts, you both know it, but you both know that there is no going back. Okay. Yeah, your person knows also what this is. King of Wands. This is like the height. You know, you're the King of Swords and they are the King of Wands. It's clear that the connection is here. It's in the mind and it's in the energy. Okay? It's in the passion. And now it's about the 3D and the emotion, isn't it? Okay. Let's take some more for your person. The holding it in. Yeah, it makes sense with what you sent to me. This is about feeling as though they are so extremely passionate about you, but they have no choice except to keep it on the low, okay? 4 of Pentacles. You two are stuck on each other. You two are transfixed on each other. The Knight of Pentacles. And you need to know that they desperately want to send you a very passionate message here with the Page of Wands. Okay, there's no doubt about it. Energy towards you, there it is, 10 of Cups. Trust what you feel here. It's all real. Okay? They are secretly in love with you. And yeah, I get that you're feeling hurt and confused right now, because there's indications that they've given to you and then they've pulled it back in. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. Energy towards you. What's it gonna be? They're in love with you, but there is this energy of the 10 of Swords is about betrayal, but it's about the worry about the devastation if it doesn't go the way they want it to go, and all to do with the circumstance. Okay. They're on a pause right now, and that makes so much sense with what you've sent to me. The distance, suddenly distant. Yeah, it's too much. Oh, you two, you're so literally, you're so transfixed on each other here right now. Oh my goodness. And there you go, the 2 of Wands. You know, I know that you're here now and you know what 2 of Wands means. It's about being transfixed and obsessed from a distance, and it represents that there's 2 people in this equation. Okay? And you both feel this is fated and it's destined, and you both desperately want this. The Magician right in the center. Okay, we've got like this infinity symbols twice. There is a knowledge of exactly the power. It's almost like the power you two have over each other. It's off the scale, actually. The way that you two, your energies kind of like have a severe, like, immediate impact upon each other. Okay. Even going forwards here. Let's take some more going forwards. Okay. Big decisions. Page of Swords. Oh, yeah. It's all over the place, really. It's kind of like your energies towards each other are kind of like retreat, go forwards, retreat, go forwards. Okay? And this represents everything comes full circle. So it's kind of like I feel like something's going to happen here. Okay? What's meant to be is meant to be. Let's take 3 more. It's like it's insatiable. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. And Justice. Let's take another. 3 of Swords. Okay, so strong messages coming through here. Because, you know, ultimately, there's something about what's meant to be is meant to be. And, you know, the heart wants what it wants. The heart wants what it wants. And sometimes there's something here about how do I put this? The heart will ache and will be in pain until it gets the justice. That is what has just come through right now. So there we go. I really hope that you found that helpful. Okay, I'm gonna now see where I am up to with these readings, and I really hope that you found that helpful. I'm just gonna pop myself back into the chat. When I do these readings, I need to be on my software so that I can truly see the cards that come out. Okay, let's see where we're up to. Okay, let's see. Oh, thank you, Lena, for that personal message to my email. That was so sweet of you. I'm so glad that you found it helpful. Okay, so now I'm at the point where I have done all of the live readings that you've requested via my $15 mini readings. However, I can still stay on here longer and undertake some more if you'd like me to. So if you would, pardon me, if you would like a live reading with me right now, all of the details are in the description box below. It's $15. It's a full reading. The best way to book is through my website, because that way you can leave as much insight that you'd like along with your question, which I think is always really good. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is take another quick 2 or 3 minute break, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to do a deep dive. Okay, now I know there's not many people in here at the moment. So far I've got a thumbs up for me to do Are They Your Soulmate as a deep dive. If you'd like anything else, such as Are They Your Twin Flame or No Contact, What's Next for Us, just let me know, okay, while I'm away on my little 2 minute break. Okay, yeah, so I just want to say thank you all for being here with me tonight. I think it's great to be able to to do these readings like for you in real time. I think it's absolutely amazing. I really enjoy it. So yeah, having said that, I'm going to be back in about 5 minutes. Okay. and I will then do a deep dive. At the moment, the deep dive is going to be, are they my twin flame? No, are they my soulmate? I'm going to do a relationship reading and look specifically for the energies that would represent soulmates. Okay, that's what I'm coming back to do in about 5 minutes. So, having said that, I'll be back in a few minutes. Hello, I'm back. So now I'm going to move on to this deep dive reading, okay? Now, the title of the reading is, and I just want to quickly, I don't suppose I need to, the timestamp, I'll figure it out afterwards, it's fine. Okay, so the title of this reading this is a deep dive reading. So this, of course, it's not a pick a card, so it may not resonate for everybody, but look for, elements of yourself within this, I guess, is the best way to describe it. And also, let's take some extra kind of like info here, okay? Because I do like my Scrabble letters and my little symbols, okay? To see if anything just comes through specifically for somebody, okay? So yeah, the title of the reading is, are they your twin flame or soulmate? So Brandon, you're gonna have to say that. Sorry. So now, the best way to tackle this, should I do a relationship reading or I'm feeling relationship reading straight away. Okay, I'm going to do a relationship reading. Okay, are they your twin flame? Sorry, are they your soulmate? Okay, this is soulmate energy we're looking for here. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, let's do this. Are they your soulmate? Okay. Let's split this deck and place these cards down. Apologies in advance for interruptions from my cat. Okay. Let's see if soulmate energy comes through here. Okay. Now, I believe in kind of like soulmates. I believe in twin flames. I believe in everything in between. Let's just see what comes through here, okay? You and your energies in this connection, them and their energies in this connection, your feelings towards them, their feelings towards you, your past, present, future together, and the outcome card, never ever to be taken in the literal sense, to be interpreted. I'll take further cards here for the energies going forwards. Towards the end of the reading, further cards here for overall clarity, guidance, and prediction. And if I feel the need, further cards here in this energy zone for additional clarity, guidance, and prediction, to delve deeper into the energies and also to look at emerging energies. So let's take a look. You are oh my goodness. Oh, wow. If there was ever a card, the first card out represents soulmate energy. When we look at the Six of Cups, it's about an acknowledgement of a very, very heartfelt connection. The feeling of like always having known each other. Like, has it ever happened to you that you meet somebody, you lock eyes for the first time, but it's kind of like that immediate connection is an acknowledgement of what's happened before. Okay, that's the best way to describe it. It's kind of like when your eyes lock, you look deep into each other's souls and you know. You just know that there's more to this than this moment, that something's happened before. Oh my goodness. We already have the answer here, okay? We've already got it, but we need to look deeper into it now. Three of Wands. Some of you are at a distance from each other. Some of you, you are more ahead of the game than they are. You know what it is. You are at a higher, like kind of elevated, kind of spiritual knowledge and understanding of what this is than they are. But they are very passionate about you and they are traveling towards you energetically. We've got a water-fire combination. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Leo, Sag, Aries over here for them. Okay? And like I said right at the very beginning, sorry, that's my cat. Like I said right at the very beginning, you know, it's all down to interpretation at the end of the day. There's clear soulmate energy here. For them right now, they may be feeling like it's a twin flame connection, okay? But I do get that deep-rooted soulmate energy just coming through, like right at the very beginning, okay? It's just that you acknowledge it before they do. They need to go through, like jump through a certain amount of hoops before they reach that realization, if you see what I mean. Let's take some more for them, okay? Let's take some more for them. Okay. Yeah, they got some work to do here. They're the Emperor. They could be a fire sign, especially in Aries. Okay. Leo, Sag, Aries. No, Brandon. Sorry. That's my fiery cat here. Trying to take over my whole table. You can't right now. I'm in the middle of this. Sorry. So yeah, they're coming across as the Emperor. This is like that, like, oh no, Brandon. That is like about kind of, I get like they know what this is. They know what they want to do, but they are putting up their own barriers and boundaries right now. Okay, no, Brandon. Let's take some more for them. Yeah, there's like this stuck energy. But they know. Oh my goodness. There's like, they are kind of like stuck in this kind of like rut. But they are stuck with this powerful energy of you. And it's only like a certain amount of time before things need to happen. Yeah. Okay. We've got soulmate energy here. We've got them in like a twin flame energy. And I feel like they're moving into the realization that it doesn't have to be so hard, that they can move into what this truly is. I feel like that's the best way to describe this right now. Yeah, they're figuring it all out. And there's transformation here. Absolutely. There is transformation. And you see, they're projecting onto you. So as much as you know this is soulmate energy, you're getting very passionate about this and wanting to send them a very passionate message. But there is the soulmate energy there in the past between you two, the King of Pentacles. If there was ever soulmate energy, that is it, the King of Pentacles. It's about loyalty. It's about trust. It's about everything being so long-lasting. And you both want to reach out to each other right now. You know, when we see the Page of Pentacles, we can see younger people who are resisting, like, what is the actual reality, even if it's coming kind of too soon, okay? It can be an older person not wanting to reclaim like the belief that everything is possible. Okay. Now we have the Eight of Cups going forwards. What does this signify? So I said this earlier tonight in a reading, and I don't know whether, yeah, it must have been a reading that was for a personal reading. We're going through the emotions here. Okay, so like in the immediate future, there might be like an attempt to not acknowledge this. Okay, but we're working up through the Cups energy. You know, there are no bad cards. Like the Seven of Cups is the one before, and that can represent like an emotional immaturity. And then the Eight of Cups can represent saying, oh no, I'm just not going there. Okay, but let's see what comes out next. Okay. And there's something here about their energetic journey, because yours is already complete. Okay. Yeah, awash with emotion. So as much as they try to not acknowledge this, that's all they are doing. And then we move to the Magician, which is the card of action. And it is about them truly acknowledging their depth. Okay? What they've always known. You know, if there was ever a card also to represent, you know, that beautiful soulmate energy, it is the High Priestess. Because it's about what they've always known, and that's what soulmates are. I want to take some letters now. Okay? And some symbolism. And let's see what comes through. So we have E, A, S, O, U, R, C, F, E, A, I, and R. So does anything come through there for you? We have a sunflower. We have a key. We have another sunflower. There's something about spring and summer here. We have a cat, and we have two cards of music. The note and the guitar. Feel free right now to pause this reading so that you can really truly look at this symbolism and these letters, okay? Because what comes through for you may be of great significance regarding if this reading is for you. This portion may not resonate for all, but I feel like there's definitely some messages that have, oh, and look, we have fear. Fear. Okay? I'm getting a crusade. Okay? There's so much going on here. Okay, so I'm going to leave that reading there, and I really hope that you found it helpful. I'm now just going to go back into the chat and see where we are up to. I really hope that you found that helpful. Okay. Okay. So let's see where we're up to now. Okay, so think I may have another couple of readings to do. Just give me a moment. I think I've left my list in the other room. 7:36. Okay, I'm just going to go and check my website. That's the best thing to do, because I may have a couple more now. Okay. Okay, so I have two more readings now. Okay, so okay. So, yes, I have two more readings. I'm just going to say the beginning of your name, which is you, regarding your person beginning with S. Okay, just in case you don't want all of your information out there. So, I'm going to undertake that reading, and then I am going to undertake okay, I have another reading also. Your first name begins with A, and it's regarding your connection with D. Okay? So, just so you know, I am going to be back in literally 2 or 3 minutes, and then I'm going to undertake both of those readings, okay? And if you're happy to, let me share your first names, please let me know in the chat, okay? Okay, so I'm going to take a very quick 2-minute break, and then I will be back, okay, to undertake those two new readings. And after those two readings, I will be potentially closing down this stream. So if you would like a reading with me now, now would be the time. I can use your first name. Okay, then. Thank you. Yeah, so now is the time to get in. If you'd like a live $15 full reading with me. Okay, so I shall be back in about 2 minutes. My cat may take over the table while I'm gone, as he quite often does. So yeah, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Hello there, I am back now. Okay, so now I'm moving on to my next readings. I really hope that you enjoyed that deep dive. By the way, I'm just in the chat right now. I'm just going to look at what's been written. Okay, so coming up next, we have, I feel, according to time when they were ordered, Ashley was next. Okay. Okay, so Ashley, and yes, his initial is D. Okay, so let me get that reading set up for you now. Oh, actually, I'm so sorry. I think, yeah, sorry, Ashley, somebody was just before you, so I'm gonna do theirs first. So sorry about this. Okay, that was my mess up. I'm so sorry about that. Okay. So this is for Atara. Okay. Okay, sorry about that, Ashley. It won't be very long. Okay, so now, okay. I'm going to use this deck, I feel. Should you wait or move on? Okay, I'm just going to absolutely double check that I've got this reading right. One moment. Okay. So this is for Atara. Regarding your breakup with your person. Okay. Should you wait or move on to other people? Okay. I've read all of your question. I'm just not going to read it out publicly, okay? Should you wait or move on to other people? Okay. This is going to be a Celtic cross reading for you. So, this card represents your question. Crossing card or help or hinder card. Subconscious hidden energies, past or near past, external energies, future or near future, feelings, environment, hopes, wishes and fears, and the outcome card. Never to be taken in the literal sense, to be interpreted. Okay. Okay. This is about, we have to go with the energies here because the Chariot is about making a choice to be more in control of your own destiny. Okay. Right now. Okay. Let's take some more. It's kind of like there's a light side and a dark side here. Okay, now we have another major arcana. And the judgment energy can especially sitting over this chariot, be a representation of an ultimate release. Okay, but where does this take you? Okay, this is the thing. There's something here to do with the past that's been too much for you. Oh my goodness. 5 of Swords with the 10 of Wands. Okay. There's something here. You've been fighting a battle. Okay. Regarding this connection. Yeah, you've been fighting a big battle. The cards are coming out like so strong for you tonight. Okay. But let's see where this takes it. When you, because there's something here about you very much cutting the cord here. And it's cutting the cord immediately with what's been internally disrupting you. And why is that? Okay. There's something here with Spirit wants you to work on you right now. You've waited long enough. There's something here about a new chapter. I want to take, and you got the King of Pentacles in the future. You've got new opportunities in love here. Prioritize yourself. Just, do you know what? What I get here for you is a moment in time going forwards where a kind of justice is served. Spirit does want you to move on to the possibility of other connections going forwards. And, you know, that's when you've got a big decision. And there's the 2 of Swords. The decision came through before the card did. Oh my goodness. They're going to come back. But you've already transformed. You've gone through all of the stress and the anxiety. And then you've got a big decision. And it will be hard. Okay? Spirit right now wants you to move on. Okay? Because right now you're stuck. But part of you wants to just be so free of this. And be able to be open. Give it all up to the universe. That's the message. Because at a certain point, you will be the ultimate decision maker in this connection. Yeah, will you? Yeah. It is very emotional. They missed out on you. You're going to have big choices in the future. Spirit doesn't want you to hold on to this right now. Okay? There is your literal true guidance coming through right there. Don't wait, move on to other people, and then he's coming back, and then he's feeling literally the absolute loss of you. And the minute you open yourself up to the possibility of other people, you will be interested in others. And then this person, you will truly question it. Okay? Because you're happy. That's what's come through for you. So I really hope that you found that reading helpful. Okay, now I'm going to see where we are up to. Okay. Okay. So we just did now we're moving on to Ashley. Okay. 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 Asking about D. Okay. Okay. So moving on to Ashley now regarding D. Does he miss you? Will he come back towards you? So I feel the best way to undertake this reading is a Celtic cross. Looks very deeply into his energies, okay? Okay. So let's do this now. So this is for Ashley regarding D. Does he miss you? Or will he come back towards you? Celtic cross reading. Your question. Crossing card or help or hinder card. Subconscious hidden energies. Past or near past. External energies. Future or near future. Feelings. Environment. Hopes, wishes and fears, and the outcome card, never to be taken in the literal sense but to be interpreted. So let's take a look. Stuck in a rut, the card of frustration, the Seven of Pentacles is about being like so stuck in like kind of like a negative, internally frustrated energy, but it's very apparent in the 3D, okay? It's about somebody not even being able to like literally put one foot in front of the other to like change the course of their own life, okay? But there is frustration here. Let's take some more. Okay. People can get so literally stuck in the mud. Let's take some more. King of Swords. They're not thinking straight. No, they're not. Oh God, no. This is hard because all of the thinking doesn't take them to the place where they need to be. Okay? It's kind of like, this isn't to do with you. It's to do with them. And just where they are in their life, and like the fact that they've just got to learn about themselves so much more, because thinking just takes them in the wrong direction. That's what I'm getting. Is I kind of like get this like state of like high anxiety. You are at another level to them. It's kind of like they can't deal with the energy of you because they're not in your energy. Okay? Let's take some more. Yeah. Misses you like crazy. There's just this energy of stuck in a dark place, okay? And just, it's like I'm getting a cave, right? I'm literally getting a cave. A cave, it's like a cave of like torture almost. Like they're in this cave that they can't escape from, but yes, it is self-torture, but they're gonna have to at a certain point understand that they kind of did this. They were the reason for this continuing the way it is for so long, is the best way to describe it. Because of course they miss you. But they're putting up all these boundaries, they've retreated. Let's continue. The Fool is hidden. So that is very suggestive of being a cave instead of jumping off the cliff. Okay. The Hierophant in the past shows who you are to them. External energy, the King of Wands. There's something here about a whole process, okay? It's kind of like energetically they know what they've got to do. It all comes down to them, okay? Because time's running out. That's what I get. Time's running out for them with you. They're aware of it all. They're very aware of it all. They're still holding on to it, though. Still holding on. Let's take 3 more going forwards. Okay, 7 of Wands. Ooh, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, there is a transformative moment here, actually, going forwards. There's a lot going on within them. It's kind of like a death of the ego, I feel, is incoming. And then a rebirth. Yeah, death of the ego here. The Tower energy. And a new beginning. But in the meantime, the conflict within to overcome all of the inner challenges with that 7 of Wands, with the 5 of Wands. And then we end with the 4 of Wands. I do feel they will come back towards you. It's a whole roller coaster for them. Don't get on that roller coaster with them. It's their own roller coaster, not yours. That's what's coming through here. Okay? So I really hope that you found that reading helpful. Okay. I'm going to see where I'm up to now. I'm going to have to do a cut-off time for these readings now, because I have further work. I do have work to do. I've got to. Oh, I think we've come to a natural end. I think I do have an emergency reading to get done. So, yeah, I'm just gonna double check across everywhere to make sure that I've covered all the readings now, and then I'm probably gonna be back with you on Saturday. Okay, I'm just gonna check now. I think that we've reached the end of these live readings, and we snuck a little soulmate reading in there as well, which is really good. I enjoyed that. Okay, I'm just gonna double check though. All right, okay, don't have any more on my website. Nothing's come through on PayPal, so I think that we have done all of the readings. Okay, so if you happen to order about now, just know that you can either have a refund or I'll undertake your reading on Saturday, okay? Because I would always do that. I'll either refund you or undertake your reading. It's as simple as that. Oh, Ashley, I'm so glad that you found it helpful. So, yeah, there we go. I think we've come to the end. I have a little bit more work to do, so I'm going to go now. And I really hope that all of you have found this really helpful. It's been lovely connecting with you tonight, and I'll see you again on Saturday. Okay, so bye for now.